Hello and welcome on my YouTube channel. My name is Katrina and this is day 5 of Christmas in July YouTube series with Heartfelt Creation products. For today's project we create a 6x6 card with a simple pop-up mechanism in the center. As always, you can find all the products I use in the description below this video. Today we will focus on the pop-up mechanism inside of the card, and also I will show you how to create 3 layers poinsettias. We will use memento inks, but of course you can use the over ink shades of your choice. I start with this 6 by 12 inches stripe from paper collection. It was 2 6x6 panels, but they looks like one design. So I thought that this is the great opportunity to create some project to highlight this beautiful design. So first thing we need to do is to score it long side up at 4, 6 and 8 inches and create this kind of fold valley, mountain valley. It will be our mechanism for pop-up. So now we can concentrate to prepare the elements to our pop-up. I decide to use one of the wishes from paper collection. They measure 3 by 4 inches, which is 7.5 by 10 centimeters, and I add the additional layer of white card just to make this element more sturdy. And just in between the wishes and the white card I will add these silver foil borders I die cut using album tags and accents die. My element for a pop-up mechanism is ready, so now I will show you how to add this element to the pop-up and create the mechanism. So this is the kind of super easy, really not complicated thing. You will need 2 circles. I recommend to punch them. You can use over scraps of the cardstock, for example rectangles or squares, but I think if somebody see squares and rectangles from the side, it looks less elegant than the circle, so that's why I stick with circle. And you can use any size of circle. It would be great that the circle has 1 inch or 2 inches like in my case. I recommend to use maximum of 2 inches circle, and you need to fold it. I just fold it in my fingers and I crease the fold line using bone folder, so actually you have these 2 circles folded in half. So I recommend to add the 1 circle first and add the wishes, and then on the end add here the 2nd circle, because I create I left the too large gap. It's only like 1/16 of the inch, but it's too large. So basically it's much easier when you add here first 1 circle, then wishes, and on the end the 2nd circle. I think it's gives you more flexibility, and you will reduce the risk of mistake in process of creating the mechanism for this card. So now I will adhere this pop-up mechanism inside of my card using wet glue. I'm usually using wet glue because it gives you a few seconds to position elements correctly, and I know that this not easiest glue to work with, but believe me, it's the only glue which will hold all the elements forever. So I'm always thinking about cards I create for my clients as they want to have the keepsake for life. I usually secure every element with wet glue, and that's this way I make sure everything will be connected. So now it's time to decorate my card front, and to do that I will use this 6x6 piece from the collection. I already die cut this doilies or half doilies using Starry Night die. So right now I will adhere my half doilies to my card front, and to do that I apply the dry clear glue with the metal tip. This is the perfect combination if you want to adhere the very intricate die cuts to your cards. So you will see in the second how well these doilies are adhered to the card front, as I decide to add the additional texture and distress a little bit the center of the doilies. And to do that I used the Memento Paris Dusk shade. You can use whatever shade of blue or navy you have. You can use the Archival Cobalt, you can use you can use also the faded jeans or sapphire distress inks. And then it's time to finish up the card front. So to do that and create the center point of my card, I decide to use this beautiful eyelet shape I die cut from silver foil paper, and then I adhere the matching nesting shape die cut straightly from paper collection. If you would like to stamp the sentiments, please don't forget to do it before you assemble all elements for your centerpiece. So then I adhere this piece to my card front using the 3D foam, and now I will show you all the elements you need to create the poinsettias. I will link in the right top corner right now tutorial for super quick and easy to layer poinsettias, but this one I use for this card are little bit more time consuming, I can say. So I stamped the poinsettias from Poinsettias and Holly stamp set using the Archival black ink, and I color it in with a ladybug. This is the Memento dye ink in this red shade. Of course, if you prefer other ink systems, it's fine. Then I die cut it and I shape the poinsettias with the mold. This is the stamp set and dies which will coordinate with the 3D mold. So this is the super quick option to shape the flowers. And for my holly leaves from the same collection, I stamp them with Northern Pine. This is like very dark green shade. This is Memento ink also, and I color it in with the bamboo leaf shade. To color this branch, I stamp it with the Northern Pine and then color super quickly with bamboo leaf shade. And I recommend to buy at least these two, red and green markers. Whatever system of inks you use, you can buy the markers for oxides, but for distress you can buy the markers. For Memento you can buy the markers too. Look how quick and easy it is to color these berries. super quick and easy, and for Christmas season I think it's must have to have at least 2 shades of these markers. So I use the ladybug and the bamboo leaf, and I add more darker shade on my branch. So I die cut it, and then I just quickly shape it using the largest metal end from the deluxe flower shaping kit. So to create the poinsettia for this card, you will need 1 flower larger, 1 medium and 1 smaller, and you need to adhere them using hot glue gun or dry clear glue, just with this little bit angle, so you will have more dimensional look. So this is the finished flowers, and as you can see they have the stem in the center. So I used one of the Heartfelt Creation bright medium stems, and I used just 3 in every center. And then I glitter the flowers. So in 1 pack of these stems you have 10 colors, so I use only like few of them, but the packs are really big, and you can use them for a long time, believe me. And I use, of course, yellow one. If you want to follow my tutorial I was mentioned before, you can use also alternatively yellow frills to finish the flowers with the yellow centers. So I already assemble all the pieces. First I start with the branches, and then I add 2 poinsettias on each of the sides, and I fill in composition with the holly leaves, small and large. I messed this card a little bit, as I mentioned before, and I will add this original video with my voice, so you can hear the moment when I discover I messed this card up. Yeah, so basically that's it for today. I hope you like the card because it's awesome and easy to create, and the inside pop-up element is really cool. If you use this tutorial to create your own card, please don't forget to tag me. I love to see them. And don't forget, we have Facebook Live event on Saturday, 7 p.m. London time, and you can also check the time on New York and New Delhi, and I think, Australia, it's 4 a.m. But you can watch later because it stays for a few days before I create the new video with the same project. So, I hope to see you soon. Bye! Centers also give you a more like dimensional look for your flowers. Oh no, don't tell me I adhere it upside down. Well, actually it happens, so our lateral will be upside down, but it completely doesn't matter in this case, because you can have composition with flowers on the top or on the bottom.